Hello, folks. Welcome to the Gobbler Coaches Show. My partner Ray Reese and I are here with Coach Jack Alvarez. Coach, tough loss last week against the Navarro Panthers. Talk a little bit about how the game went and just the ins and outs of what went down.
It was I called it a hostile environment. We get over there and they played hard. Both teams played hard. Shout out to that part of it. I thought the kids played, between the whistles pretty hard against each other. I thought we played well enough to win. When it comes down to it, you start getting the yellow flags start coming out, and this and that starts going bad against you. You have to go back and evaluate. And through my evaluation, you could probably take 8 or 10 plays that we didn't execute properly, whether it be on offense or defense, and you get any one of those and we win. So I'm trying to go lesson learned attitude on it and tell the kids, hey, you never know what play is going to make a difference in the game. Make sure you're doing your job, and if we do our job, no matter what the refs do or what the clock operator does, we still win. That's the best way I can say it, and it's the nicest way I can say it.
Driving up here this morning, I thought about what I could say about it. And I went back to the USA basketball versus the Russian in the Olympics when Doug Collins played. And the game never ended. They ran the last 3 seconds like 4 different times until Russia finally scored and Russia won. But the game should have been over long before they kicked the field goal. But I like what Coach said. We'll leave it at that.
I've had some really good teams before that's played in hostile environments, and you walk away almost mad, but you still win. That means you're somewhere down the line you're doing some little things right to overcome. Don't put it in somebody else's hands. That's all I want to do.
That's the best way to say it.
Put it. You take care of it, impose your will, and do what you're supposed to do. And we'd have walked away with a win, whether we felt like we got the short end of the stick or not.
Did Navarro do anything in their game plan or their scheme during the night that y'all weren't expecting, or was it they pretty much?
It was pretty much spot on. I mean, I'll say this. The kid at the end, the one pass he caught. I mean, we knew they were pretty much. The guy made a great play and made a good run. There was no I thought real surprises whatsoever. They lined up how we thought they were going to line up. It was pretty much exactly what we prepared for. So we look forward to seeing those guys again.
I think you probably will.
Well, we need to make sure we take care of our business if we do.
Exactly. All right, Coach. Well, Somerset comes into town tonight. Your last non-district game before a bye week. They come into town to Gobbler Stadium for homecoming. Talk a little bit about what you're going to see on both sides of the ball from Somerset.
Well, we're gonna see a pro-style offense. They're going to be in a tight end most of the night. They're also going to have 2 backs. I will say most of the night. So it'll look like Sunday afternoon a little bit. And there's a reason for that. They get one of the Detmers coaching it, and they're gonna try to hit uncovered receivers, and they get some similarities to some of the things that we do. But anyway, the Cole, that's the young man that's playing quarterback, Cole Detmer. He'll be number 12, and he's accurate. That's what I'll say best about him. He throws the ball away, takes care of the ball. So he does a good job back there, and he's got his favorite target will be number 7. Jackson Gutierrez, and then they got an All-American offensive lineman, number 77, Philip Gallegos. I hope I said that right. Gallegos. Sometimes I need help with pronunciation. But anyway, he's a really big kid. Overall, their offensive line is, I think they're good size, and they play pretty good. Defensively, you look on the other side, they got a safety, number 6, Joseph Flores. I think he's their best overall defensive player. Excluding him, they'll be pretty much like everybody else we see. They're going to be, their defensive line, they're going to be big, strong kids. I don't think they get off blocks well, so if we'll get a man-on-man, we'll take care of our down guys, we'll take care of down guys and get to the second level. We should be able to run the ball well, and I think we can throw it on them again. So, that's been fun, being able to run and throw the ball, and I think that makes us a little bit, unpredictable. So, anyway.
Yeah, we're still amazingly balanced. Through 4 games, the total rushing yards 791, total passing yards 761.
Well,
I mean, you can't. That's like maybe 52, 48, 51.
If you can walk
49.
away through the midpoint, 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards passing, you're pretty good. That would be a great goal for us to go in tonight.
Yeah, get 200 and 200.
Yeah, wanting to be right there. That would be like I said, I'm not sitting over there with a calculator going, oh, we got to get a 16-yard pass here, or we got to get a 9-yard run. I'm not doing that. We're calling the plays that we think fit our kids and the scheme that we're seeing. Right. So it's been fun.
I just looking at them, and just because Coach is always gracious and gives us the roster for those teams. I know they're 4A Division I believe. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
They got 56 kids on their roster and 31 seniors.
That's
a lot of seniors.
That's tremendous. That is tremendous. I would.
But you can only play 11 at a time.
Yes, sir. Like I said, they pretty much play everybody one way. I noticed the tight end plays some defense, and other than that, it's pretty much one-way players where we're playing 3 or 4 at least halftime both ways. So,
gotcha.
Ray, you got any stats on Somerset? I know we've played them one other time.
No, yeah, we were talking about that before we started on the air here. But for my research, this should be the 4 scheduled game. We played them in 12 and 13, and then we should have played them in 20 and 21. And in 12, that was Travis Reeves' first year as head coach. We went to Somerset, and they beat us there. And then the next year in 13, they should have come here, and we just had the new turf had just been put in. And I don't remember if all the rain was pursuant to maybe some hurricane or tropical. There wasn't any wind, but I mean, just had a tremendous rain. And my recollection is we were all in the press box waiting for the game to start, and the game got delayed. And the next thing we did, looking out from the press box, their bus was driving off, and they got in the bus and went home.
Good.
And and then last year, Jack could speak to this, but I think due to the pandemic, that's why
their county would not let them play.
Okay.
So we ended up, I think, picked up Uvalde that week,
right,
which we thought was a better opponent. Actually, it was like, oh no.
Yeah, no.
Shouldn't say it, but anyway, we thought Uvalde came in, they were kind of on a high, and they came in here, and we got to play those guys. So
yeah.
I'm glad we didn't have to make that return trip. I'm glad we picked Somerville back up. That's a pretty good little haul.
Yeah, no, it's a long way around Loop 1604 to get out there. But that's the interesting thing, So this will only be the second time we played them.
Okay. And the first time we played them in 12 what was the score? Do you have it? 38-12?
No, we kicked we kicked a field goal, so maybe it was like 31-16 something. I'll have it tonight, but I don't think I pulled that out. But yes, we went to Somerset and played in Somerset, and they won.
Okay. Well, Coach, talk about what went on last night in the underclassmen front.
Underclassmen, JV1, I believe it was 26-6. I'll get the right scores. You know me, I'm just enjoying the winning and watching. So anyway, and then the freshmen, they won pretty good too. It was like 33-14, something like that. But anyway, I'll get y'all the right scores for history. But we went over there. I went back and actually watched the video this morning. Our kids played hard, played well, played a clean game, and walked away with 2 wins. Junior high, they were idle last night for some reason or other. They didn't skid. I think they play in a little league that's already started over there. So we're going to go back and pick up our week 1 opponent next week, which will be Lavernia. We're going to continue that. Matter of fact, we've already set that up for next year. We don't have a date, but we're going to play Lavernia again, and we feel like it's important for our kids to see them. So our junior high kids are going to play Lavernia there next week.
Okay.
So that way they'll get all 9 of their games in. So.
Excellent.
And then what else is going on in Gobbler Athletics?
Gobbler Athletics, volleyball. They again played a pretty good Kyle Island team the other night. Took it on the chin. But I will say this, and that's what Coach Lemley said the other night at the Booster Club meeting. He said that, we will definitely be ready for district season when it comes around. Feel like we've played a tougher schedule than anybody. We're 21-9 right now. Still playing with one of our best players out, and looks like she's going to be out another 2 weeks. So, I feel like our girls have played very hard, very good competition, and will be ready for district. And hopefully we can still be in contention, at least by the second half, to maybe win a district championship. So.
And Pleasanton comes to town tonight at 5:00 for the first district game. So we'll have those results for y'all at halftime.
That will actually be live streamed tonight. So,
yeah, that's right.
Maybe we get some. I'll try to make sure all that information's out today, and then our game will also be live streamed. So that'll be fun.
And for those of you out there listening, all regular season games, both home and away, will be live streamed like we did it last year. So.
And the volleyball will,
And the volleyball as well.
The volleyball as well, and we're working on all the at least the home games for our JV and freshman and junior high. So that I think that's at first all that stuff comes up and you analyze it. Oh, we're gonna lose the gate. That's not who's watching those things. Most people who are watching those are grandparents and uncles and aunts and folks overseas and people out of state. And I think it's great that people care enough that live that far off about Garbo athletics to want to tune in and give up 2 or 3 hours when they 4 or 5 hours away. I think that's great.
Well, I'll say we have, for those who are listening to this tonight. To me, the numbers are really interesting because, like in the Yoakum game, at the high point, we had 585 devices at one moment in time were on. So I know some people get on and watch a while and then maybe shut their laptop or whatever. But if you want to say 585 and say if people are live streaming it on their TV or 2 or 3 people are sitting around the laptop watching it, I mean, it
She's escorted by Dylan Mills, son of James and Aaron Mills. Dylan's a member of the varsity baseball team and is a member of NHS. Our next homecoming king and queen nominees are Ileana Hernandez, daughter of Angel and Sandra Hernandez. Ileana is a member of NHS, Anchor Club, and is the secretary of student council. She's escorted by A.J. Arroyo, son of Adam and Amy Arroyo. A.J. is a member of NHS, is a varsity football captain, plays varsity basketball, and a member of the varsity track and field team. Our next homecoming king and queen nominees are Jerry Ficklin, daughter of Richard and Pam Ficklin. Jerry is a 4-year member of the Lady Goblin varsity volleyball team and a team captain. She's also president of student council, second vice president for NHS, Anchor Club secretary, 4-H first vice president, member of St. John Lutheran Church, and is committed to play volleyball, Texas A&M Kingsville. She's being escorted tonight by Micah Montalongo, son of Shane Norman. Micah plays varsity football and varsity basketball and is a GNN crew member. Our next homecoming king and queen nominees are Michaela Ibarra.
I like how the kid's like, yay, I won my face back.
Michaela's a member of student council, officer of NHS, and an Anchor Club director. She's also an All-American, 3-year varsity cheerleader, and 3-year varsity softball team member.
200-pound
She's
weight.
escorted by Jonathan Gonzalez.
Yes, I was when I was
and
like,
Rosalinda Gonzalez. Jonathan plays varsity tennis and is a member of NHS.
yo, he's like, what's going on?
Our final homecoming king and queen nominees are Charity Gray. She is a daughter of Donnell Gray and Kristen Morris. Charity plays varsity volleyball, varsity basketball, is a member of student council, and is a yearbook assistant chief editor. She's escorted by LeBron Johnson, son of Daryl Johnson. LeBron plays varsity football, varsity basketball, and is a member of the varsity track team. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to first start with the king of 2021. Cuero High School homecoming king is Mr. LeBron Johnson.
Is there? Oh, yeah.
And now it's time for the homecoming queen. The 2021 Cuero High School homecoming queen is Miss Ileana Hernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, the king and queen of Cuero High School.
Hey! Herb, how are you? Good, man. Good.
Hello, folks.
And watch a while, and then on their TV, or 2 or 3 people are sitting around the laptop watching it. I mean, in that Yoakum game, we probably had somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 people watching online. I mean, that's it's a comment to what you said, because a lot of people send us that. And it's amazing how many people are out of state, around the world, people that are from Cuero that are in the military. You know what I'm saying? Stationed overseas somewhere. I mean, it's a crazy. It's really enlightening. Maybe is a good word. It's really interesting who our audience is. So, and we thank all those people for doing that. It makes it fun.
Oscar gave us a number against the Wimberley game, in the Wimberley game, and he was an astronomical number. So we really appreciate the amount of people that are out there watching. So anything with cross country?
Cross country will be off this week. I told y'all they went to a Shiner meet last week. We had one 8th grade boy end up getting 3rd overall. There's over 1,000 runners over there, and Coach Rocha 1,000. So that's our goal next year, is to host. We would love to put one on, maybe over at the park or on campus, and have something big like that for cross country at home. I think that is a good goal. I charged him with that last week to see if we couldn't do something like that. But anyway, he feels like that little 8th grade boy, and I can't call his name right now. I'm sorry, but he got 3rd, and he feels like he's going to have a chance to win district. And I'll have those names by the time we get to junior high district, make sure everybody knows who we're cheering and pulling for.
All right. Ray, anything else before we sign off?
We would be remiss if we did not mention the weather. It's finally a little bit like football weather. I mean, well, in South Texas, you might say 95 and 60% humidity is football weather, but it should be nice tonight to be in the, 70s, maybe somewhere in the 60s by the time the game's over.
That's right. Well, Coach, good luck tonight against the Somerset Bulldogs.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Gobbler Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Somerset Bulldogs and the Cuero Gobblers. Somerset comes in with a record of 4-0. Gobblers have a record of 3-1, coming off of their first defeat last week against the Navarro Panthers. Ray, we talked about it with Coach Alvarez this morning. I think if the Gobblers come out, take care of business, don't let the referees affect their play. Just come out. I know you can't really do anything about the referees and their penalties they call, but take this game over on offense, take this game over on defense, and pretty much show Somerset that
mean business.
Mean business, exactly.
Well, I think you look back at Jack's year and a half here now. We still haven't lost here at home. We've played significantly better. You know what I'm saying? At home, we were 5-0 here last year, and we've started out 2-0 here this year. Somerset, as you said, comes in 4-0. Their wins have come against San Antonio Breckenridge, 36-22. San Antonio Southside, who was in Cuero's district when I was in high school back in the late 70s and the early 80s, 10-6. They beat San Antonio McCullum 28-7, and then last week they beat Beeville Jones, AC Jones High out of Beeville 27-13. So they haven't really lit up the world against great competition. They are 4-0.
And what that tells me is it looks like they can be scored on, and with the speed we have on offense,
right.
I think that we're going to put up some points tonight.
I would think so. I don't think they've probably played anybody that has the speed. One thing that is impressive about them that I will say, just from a sheer numbers standpoint, they have 56 kids on their roster, 31 seniors, and most of the 4A Division II schools like Cuero probably is suited out about 35 kids. You know what I'm saying tonight. So, but you can only play 11 at a time. So that doesn't really matter. But I do agree with you. Coming into the night, we talked about this with Coach Alvarez as well. 4 games in for Cuero, offensively extremely balanced. 791 yards rushing, 761 yards passing. So we're averaging 198 a game on the ground and 190 on the ground in the air. So can't be much more balanced than that. Defensively, we've been really good against the pass, only giving up 246 yards or 61 yards a game through 4 games. Defensively against the rush, giving up about 205 yards a game. Of course, Navarro last week added to that average because they don't throw it a whole lot. But
right.
Let's see.
Well, the captains are out on the field. They're doing the coin toss, and Gobblers are in green helmets, green jerseys, and white pants tonight. And Somerset is in all white with blue numbers. They are the Bulldogs.
Yeah. Could be the Oakham game all over again, color-wise. But, yeah, Cuero, I'm going to guess we lost the toss and Somerset deferred, but Cuero will receive the ball and defend the north end zone. And we're going to pause for the singing of the national anthem, folks.
justice for all. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's football time Friday night. Once again, thank you to municipality.
All right, folks, we're back. The pledge and the national anthem have been sung, and we're fixing to get this thing kicked off. Don't forget, next week the Gobblers will be off, so don't tune in because they'll have a bye week.
I was going to say, I'm going to give my disclaimer now. We joked about this before the broadcast. If y'all hear me talking to somebody off to my left, there's not a ghost in the deal, but Mike Foreman's in the booth with us tonight. He's usually in the booth next door, but due to a crowded press box, we're glad to have Mike. It'll make keeping stats for he and I easier. So if you hear me mumbling to someone, that's who I'm mumbling. But be sure you grab the Advocate tomorrow or Sunday and read what he has to say about tonight's game.
Bulldogs come in with a quarterback by the last name of Detmer. Some of you may recognize that last name. His father, Coy, is the head coach. Coy played at Colorado and then played a couple of years in the NFL, and then his uncle, Ty Detmer.
Heisman Trophy winner.
Heisman Trophy winner at BYU and then in the NFL. So Gobblers are going to get the ball first. So starting lineup for the defense.
You mean the offense for us?
I'm in offense. I'm sorry.
Yes, sure. We'll start with the big guys up front. Cameron Bodie at center. The two guards, Matthew Guerrero, Jake Plunkett at tackle. Right tackle, Jason Vella. Left tackle, Kyle Weghorst. The tight end is A.J. Aurora. Your wide receivers are LeBron Johnson and Xavier Durham. Running backs, J.J. Belvin and Tyson Williams. And under center, senior number 12, Jerry Rosette.
Kickoff sponsor tonight is Davis Entities. Deep for the Gobblers is going to be J.J. Belvin and Dason Varela. All right, they run a little dazzle on the first play, kick it high and deep to Varela at about the 5. He goes straight up the middle of the field. He's got room, got one man to beat, and he stutter steps and gets caught. Good return, though, by Varela. I think, Ray, if he'd have kept on going and motor, he'd have got around that guy and went on down the sidelines.
Took it at the 6, 5, 6.
All right. Good return by Varela. Takes the ball into Bulldog territory. They're going to spot him at the Bulldog 37-yard line. Big spark there to get this thing going, to get this Gobbler offense going.
57-yard kickoff return by Varela.
3 receivers split to the left-hand side. Stack formation. Rosette. Quick pass over to the left. Got a man wide open on a double pass. In and out of the hands of Tyson Williams. Xavier Durham overthrew him a little bit. Man, Coach Ray, we can admit it now. Yeah. Coach Alvarez showed us that play on the board this morning.
Walking out. I think field position after the kickoff had a lot to do with it, but folks, I don't think he would have run it first play.
Folks, that was a homecoming special right there. That's what Coach Alvarez called it this morning. Golly, that was drawn up well. Could have been a one-play drive, but here we go, 2nd and 10. Single receiver split to either side. Belvin and Williams lined up behind Rosette. Gives to Williams up the middle. Gain of about 5. Going to take it down 31. To about the 31-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
Picked up 6 by Tyson. Yeah, definitely 2 downs to make 4 yards here, Clay.
LeBron Johnson split out to the far side. Durham in a slot to the near side. Rosette turns and hands off to Tyson over the right-hand side, and he gets the first down.
Got a first down.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Cuero. Durham and Johnson split out to the near side. Rosette in shotgun, takes a snap, looks to his right, throws in and out of the hands of Durham.
Yeah.
Good coverage there by the Bulldog, number 6, Joseph Flores.
That's one of those that Durham's got to turn his head a little quicker.
Now Durham and Johnson split to the far side, facing a 2nd and 10. Rosette drops straight back, looks downfield, throws him, but got a man wide open, caught Xavier Durham down the left sideline, touchdown Gobblers. No flags, which is a good sign. Got touchdown sponsored by Lance Tire Service.
25-yard pass, Rosette to Durham.
All right, Gobblers line up in their swinging gate formation, see what they do. Looks like they're going to stay in it. They sling it over real quick to Tyson. He throws in the end zone, in and out of the hands of LeBron Johnson. So a couple of missed opportunities there. Got the touchdown, but a couple of missed opportunities. One being that first play that we could have scored on, ended up scoring anyway, but then right there, in and out of the hands of LeBron Johnson for the 2-point conversion, which fails. So that brings the score to 6-0 in favor of the Gobblers with 10:21 left to go in the first quarter.
Well, that's definitely what you wanted to do, Clay, with the good kickoff return. You don't want to waste field position on the opening possession, but burned a whole minute 39 and 5 plays to go 37 yards.
Harrison Crane will be your kicker. Got a score from the area. Yorktown is up over Agua Dulce after the first quarter, 14-0. Good luck to our neighbors over there in Yorktown. All right, squib kick by Harrison Crane, and the Bulldogs take it on about their 38-yard line. Starting on the defensive side of the ball, cornerbacks are going to be Xavier Durham and Justin Banda. The safeties are going to be Jeremiah Wilson, Dason Varela. Linebackers, Donovan Jones, Sean Burks, Brant Patek, and Braden Mathis. And on the line, you got A.J. Arroyo, Javari Bacon, and Kaysen Jander. All right, so we got a penalty against the kicking team, the Gobblers. Illegal formation. Going to mark off 5 yards, so the Bulldogs will start at their 43. The receiver to watch, according to Coach Alvarez, is number 7, Jackson Gutierrez, split out to the far side. Quarterback under center. Rolls to his right, got a man wide open in the flats. Big number 42, Chase Denton. Got some size on him. Cut down after a gain of about 8.
Coach Alvarez's description of their pro style, and like you'll see a lot of what you see on Sunday. Started out accurate in the first play, put the fullback in motion, bootleg and throw it to the tight end.
Hands off to the running back over the left-hand side. Gets big yardage, brought down by Burks, but not after a Bulldog first down into Gobbler territory.
Let's see, 32
Clinton Street Social Club.
from the 7 yards from the 40.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. All right, here we go. 2 receivers split to either side. Shotgun formation. Quarterback throws right into a bunch of traffic. Caught by number 17. Good for a gain of about 8. So what we've seen on the first couple of passes by Detmer is he's real accurate, Ray. Bulldogs facing a 2nd and 2.
2 consecutive 8-yard pickups on first down is not how you want to play defensively either.
He looks to the sidelines to change the play. Turns and hands off to the running back over the right-hand side. Brought down, but not after another Bulldog first down. Brought down by Arroyo and Patek.
Number 33. Hey, in that Burke was in on the tackle a minute ago. We said we're going to mention that, but he's 2nd leading tackler in the state of Texas. Yes, 33 carried it.
All right, 3 receivers split to the near side. Quick pass out to the left flat. Caught. Good pass, or good catch, but dropped for a loss by Xavier Durham. Good defensive play there by Durham to come up and drop number 1, Taj Jones, for a loss of about 3. Brings up 2nd and 13. Ball's going to be spotted at the Cuero 33-yard line. Detmer fakes the reverse, rolls to his right, looks downfield, got a man, in and out of the hands of big number 42, Denton. He had his man beat, who was Dason Varela.
They like the tight end. Yeah, nice throw. He just didn't catch it.
Bring up a 3rd and 13. Coach Alvarez also mentioned, if you'll notice if you can see it on your screen, the right tackle, number 77, he is a huge individual. He's listed as All-American, huh, Ray? According to Coach Alvarez.
That's what he said.
A preseason All-American, I think they had him listed at. Detmer throws, caught to an open man downfield inside the 20. Another Bulldog first down.
That's his favorite receiver, number 7.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10, Somerset.
Pick up a 17 and a first down.
If you're just joining us, the score is 6-0 in favor of the Gobblers. 2-point conversion failed on the other end of the field. Detmer throws in the corner of the end zone, in and out of the hands. Good coverage there by Banda. Justin Banda on the defense there. I think we have a penalty though, don't we, Ray? I think we jumped. That.
We were jumping, but nope.
Okay, here we go. 2nd and 10. Quarterback hands off to number 32 over the right-hand side. Good play there by Donovan Jones to come up and make that tackle. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Julian Avila on the carry.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I didn't get here quick enough tonight to see what the kicking game looked like in warm-ups. If you hold them here, most high school teams would attempt a field goal.
The kid kicking off.
Yeah, he did. He had a big
so.
leg. Yeah, you can say that.
Detmer takes a shotgun snap, throws over to the right, in and out of the hands of Gutierrez.
He's
covered by Banda, incomplete.
He's a good high school quarterback. He's just a back shoulder, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do it.
All right, so it looks like the Bulldogs will trot their field goal team out.
'17's a holder. This is not. No, is this the guy who kicked off? 90, looks like a 90 number. 98. Justin Valenzuela.
And he's got plenty of legs. So they do have a kicking game, folks. So with 5:37 left to go in the first quarter, the score is now 6-3 after the Somerset field goal.
Yeah, 30 yards. Yeah. All right. Well, that's an 11-play drive covering from their own 43 to the Cuero 13. So 17 and 37 is 54 yards they covered before kicking the field goal.
RNC Insurance, located at 212 North Esplanade in Cuero, Texas. Stop by and see Rich Carbonera and his staff for your insurance needs. Also, stop by Lance Tire for all your vehicle maintenance, repair, or tire needs. They offer credit programs for a wide array of services. They're located at 1003 West Heaton. All right, Dason Varela and Justice Belvin are deep for the Gobblers. Pretty impressed with that Somerset offense, Ray.
44 yards, 11 plays, scoring on a 30-yard field goal by Justin Valenzuela.
A mix of run and pass, and the runs that they tried against us they got some pretty good success. Line drive kick that goes out of the end zone. And that kid right there was a different kid than 98, Ray. So
right.
They got some kids with some legs.
Yep. They did that. Crisscross and another kid kicked off, but 98 kicked the field goal.
All right, Gobblers will take over at their 25-yard line. Johnson, far side, one-on-one with the cornerback. Looks like they're going to try him again. Almost picked off.
Little underthrown.
Coach Alvarez made that comment too this morning. Was if we can get one of our receivers one-on-one with their cornerback, he was going to try it.
Yeah. Jerry had a little pressure, you know what I'm saying, up the middle. And at his height, if somebody gets their hands up, he's got to put a little over. They called us for holding, I guess. I didn't hear the ref, but we went back 10, so I'm going to presume it was holding. Ball back to the 15 makes it 1st and 20.
LeBron Johnson split out to the near side. Here comes Durham. Hands off to Tyson Williams. He takes it up the middle and cuts it to the left, and he goes nowhere. Going to get a gain of about 2, though. Brings up second and about 18. Johnson and Durham to the near side. Rosette, quick throw out to Durham. Gets one away from one man and is brought down at about the 26-yard line.
Xavier Durham with the reception from Alex. Handled by Pedro Ortiz and Jonathan Frank.
All right, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
We got 9. 3rd and 9.
Rosette comes to the line in a shotgun formation. Zyler Jones lined up to his left. Rosette rolls to his left. Throws downfield, caught right at the sticks.
He dropped it.
Yep, in and out of his hands. The intended receiver was Xavier Durham, so that'll bring up a 4th and 9. Punt team comes on. Brant Patek will be your punter. Deep for the Bulldogs is number 1, Taj Jones.
No, 10.
End over end kick. Fielded by Jones at about the 38-yard line. He gets out to about the 41.
That's good coverage.
Bulldogs will take over from there. Cuero Record is a longtime sponsor of the Cuero Athletic Booster Club. Pick up your weekly paper at local businesses. The Booster Club appreciates the $2,000 donation that the Cuero Record gave to them this past week. Cuero Record is also tonight's game sponsor. All right, here we go. Bulldogs start at their 41-yard line. 2 receivers split to the near side. Quarterback pitches to the running back over the right-hand side. He tries to get around the corner, cut down. Good play there by Justin Banda.
Yeah, Clay, they're not going to have much success if they try to run to the boundary.
1 yard gain brings up a 2nd and 9.
They just don't have the speed to get there.
Yeah.
He tried to bounce it, and it went nowhere.
All right, 3 receivers split to the near side. One of them being the big tight end. Quick pass out there to the left flat. Follows his blocker, cut down by Durham, but not after a gain of about 3. Brings up 3rd and 6. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line. Detmer in a shotgun formation. Takes a snap, quick throw, wide open receiver, caught into Gobbler territory. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
That's good coaching and good recognition by the quarterback of the blitz. The receiver just went about 5 yards down the field and turned around. And
yeah, they're finding the open spots and just sitting down in them.
Okay.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Cuero 44-yard line, 1st and 10, Somerset.
Pick up of 11.
Quarterback drops straight back. He's pressured. He throws it out of bounds. Good play there by Jones, by Donovan Jones, to put the pressure on Detmer. 2nd and 10.
Another good job by Detmer, the quarterback, just to get rid of it. But that's intelligent football rather than taking the sack. I'm assuming he is the coach's son, not the head coach's nephew.
He's the son.
Son, okay.
Hands off to the running back up the middle. He cuts to the outside, brought down by Adrian Perez.
Looked like there was going to be a big hole there, and he only got 4.
Brings up a 3rd and 6. Score update, Yorktown 28, Agua Dulce 0, halftime.
They must start at 7 o'clock. They do? Okay, Mike Foreman confirms that because they're always like a quarter ahead.
Quarterback in a shotgun formation. Takes a snap, looks to his left. Now he surveys the field, throws, caught by number 1.
Yeah.
Taken down immediately by Burks, but not after another Bulldog first down.
Yeah. Came to 7, Mike. Yeah, they were to 40.
All right, ball spotted at the Cuero 38-yard line. Sorry, 33-yard line. Hands off to the running back. He tries to bounce it again. Brought down by a couple of gobblers. Jones, Patek, Varela, all there to clean him up. 2nd and 6. If they get this play off, this will probably be the last play of the first quarter. They're not going to run it, folks. So that's going to be the last play of the first quarter.
Hang on. The official stopped it, Clay. The back judge stopped them. They may still not run it, but there's still 4 seconds left. I don't know. They probably going to just let it run out.
Yep. All right. So that is the end of the first quarter. That first quarter was sponsored by the Cuero Record, who is also our game sponsor, with the score being Cuero 6, Somerset 3. Somerset on the move. Standard Printing is a trusted sponsor for your office or teaching supply needs. Go see Jerry at Standard Printing. They offer a wide variety of services such as signs, engraving, custom digital work, business cards, and much more. Grace Memorial, who is our offensive player of the game sponsor. They're a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobbler Brewster Club. For your funeral needs, contact former Cuero Gobbler Marcellus Wesley at Grace Memorial Chapel. They will provide a personal touch in celebrating the life of a loved one. They maintain the highest level of personal and professional standards and quality care.
Clay, probably the biggest stat of the first quarter is 19 offensive snaps for Somerset, only 9 for Cuero. We have a touchdown, so we have 6, missed the extra point. They have a field goal, but you can't let that ratio continue throughout the game where your defense just gets worn out. Seems like every time.
What's the time of possession, Ray?
Yeah, it's, let's see, 4:44, and then 3:56. They've had it about 8.5 minutes to Cuero's 3.5.
Hands off to the running back over the left-hand side. He's brought down by A.J. Arroyo. Brings up a 3rd and 3. Ball's going to be spotted at the 26-yard line. All right, big defensive play here for the Gobblers.
They're perfect on third down this drive.
2 receivers split to either side. Detmer in a shotgun formation. Looks to his right. In and out of the hands of Braden Mathis. Mathis was there, thought he had the pick, but incomplete. Brings up a 4th and 3.
Yeah, they're going to try a 40-something yard field goal here.
They're trotting the field goal team out.
Assuming they don't fake it. Left-footed. Big number 98.
The field goal is good, but we have a flag on the play. Are we offsides, Ray?
Yep.
Man, this is going to new set of downs.
That's one of those interesting things as a coach. Do you
Yep.
take the points off the board?
Yep. The 43-yard field goal was good by a long ways.
He's going to decline
All right. So Coach Detmer sticks to the old coaching rule of thumb and didn't take the points off the board.
Well, Coach Alvarez said it was going to look like a Sunday game, and in the NFL, most people would not take the points off the board.
You're right. So with 11:05 left to go in the half, that brings the score to 6-6. Energy Waste and DeWitt Poe and Son is a longtime gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers Booster Club. They are a full-service rental company with modern equipment and exceptional employees that believe in quality service for their customers. In business since 1986, they are committed to excellent customer service. Contact Energy Waste at 361-275-2220.
Well, Clay, they've had a 10-play and an 11-play drive. One consumed 4 minutes and 44 seconds. The other consumed 4 minutes and 51 seconds, and both end with field goals, a 30-yard field goal and a 43-yard field goal.
So now what we need to do is put touchdowns on the board, and they can't match us with those field goals. Belvin and Varela deep for the Gobblers.
Yeah, 10 plays to cover 33 yards.
All right. Fielded by Belvin at about the 9. He fumbles it, picks it up, goes up the middle of the field, got a big hole. He's still on his feet, cutting back and brought down, but not after he gets into Bulldog territory. Nice run there by Justice Belvin. Fielded it at the 9, Ray. Ended up at the Bulldog 34.
So 16 and 41 is 57.
All right.
The other kickoff return was a 57. We've had 2 57-yard kickoff returns.
All right, that helps. All right. LeBron Johnson split to the near side. Durham in a slot on the far side. Rosette pitches it to Belvin around the left-hand side. He cuts up. Good, big gain. Good block there by Kyle Weghorst. Going to bring up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, nice pickup on first down.
Single receiver split to either side. Rosette pitches to Tyson Williams over the right-hand side. He tries to get to the corner. Dragon defenders, gets the first down, though.
Right on.
Gobblers go quick
21.
Quick tempo. Oh, we jumped. Oh, man, that's got to drive Coach Alvarez crazy. Oh, waving it off.
Huh. Yeah.
Okay.
I like a ref who can admit he's wrong.
We didn't have that
We didn't
last
have that
week.
last week, that's for sure. Or at least refs who get together and talk about it.
Okay. Rosette shotgun. Belvin line to his left. Rosette looks to his left. Throws in the corner end zone. LeBron Johnson overthrown.
Eagerly passed by the Gobblers.
Johnson had number 18 one-on-one out there. That's what Coach Alvarez said. If he gets 18 one-on-one, he's going for him. All right, bring up a 2nd and 10. Jones and Durham out to the left-hand side. Hands off to Justice Belvin. He cuts around the right corner and gets inside the 10. Good run there.
From the 21 to the 7.
Yep. 1st and goal from the 7. Up tempo. Gobblers come to the line. Pitch it to Tyson Williams now over the right-hand side, and he goes in untouched. Touchdown, Gobblers. That touchdown brought to you by Lance Tire Service and Clinton Street Social Club.
That's what I just said. Yeah. Okay.
Gobblers line up for the extra point. Don't even mess with the swinging gate. Harrison Crane. Get up.
Hit the upright.
Hit the right upright. First one he missed this
That's
year,
the
Ray.
first one he's missed. Little high snap will throw the kicker off. Snap was high.
The
Holder got it down, but
Holder Daniel Houston did a good job of getting that thing down.
it was still high.
So that brings the score to Cuero 12, Somerset 6 with 9:29 left to go in the half. Visit Limitless Off-Road and Performance for all your off-road needs and customization, providing the Crossroads with the best lift kits, performance parts, and truck accessories with competitive pricing.
Well, Clay, we've had it 3 possessions for 1:39, 1:41, and 1:36. Somerset's had it twice for 4:44 and 4:51. That was 5 plays, covered 34 yards. Took 1:36 to get it in the end zone.
All right, here we go. Harrison Crane set to kick this thing off. Squib kick, fielded by the Bulldog at about the 34-yard line. Tries to get around the corner. He's driven out of bounds.
17, Tyler Denton, kickoff.
Close to the 40. You know, Ray, that's one of the weaknesses, if this team has one, is our kicking game in the aspect of kickoffs.
Yeah.
You know, you don't really have that weapon of pinning them deep.
Right. No,
You just, you know, they're going to most of the time get the ball at about their 40.
right.
Which is where the Bulldogs start this drive at the 38-yard line, 39-yard line. Detmer turns and hands off to the running back over the right-hand side. He follows his blockers, but he's cut down by Burks and Braden Mathis.
Jeremiah Wilson on the tackle along with Braden Mathis and Sean Burks.
Brings up a 2nd and 7. Three receivers split out to the far side, one to the near side. Single back in the backfield. Detmer hands off to that back. The ball's on the ground. He doesn't know where it is. We got it.
Yep. Jander recovered it. 33 carried it.
Kaysen Jander recovers the fumble by the Bulldog, who laid it on the ground and didn't know where it was. Jander snuck up behind him, fell on it, and the Gobblers capitalize on the first turnover of the night, take over at the Bulldog 39-yard line. So here we go.
Okay, this will be the play where the back comes out.
You gonna put your headset on, tell me?
I'm sorry. This is going to be the other play he drew up for us this morning.
Rosette.
Nope.
Downfield, got a man. Caught by Xavier Durham in the end zone, touchdown.
Yeah.
Great throw, great catch.
That's a good job by Durham to use his body. You know,
Man.
he shielded the defender off.
Yes.
You know, went like almost blocking out in a rebound and wouldn't let him get to it.
You're right.
Yep.
Wow, one play drive. That touchdown sponsored by Lance Tire Service.
Well, that drive took 9 seconds. So we're getting shorter, but we'll take it. 39.
Lance Tire Service and CSSC for all your social club needs. Rosette looks to go for, got a man, caught.
Yes.
That's the tight end. AJ Arroyo just dragging back of the end zone to get the 2 points. Get 2 of those points back. So that brings the score to 20-6 in favor of the Gobblers with 8:21 left to go in the half.
That one's pretty easy. One play, 39 yards, 9 seconds.
You like those kind, don't you?
Yep.
Don't forget Tender Tuesdays at Bush's Chicken. Bush's is a gold sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers All Sports Booster Club. We thank them for their support. We're enjoying some Bush's Chicken up here in the booth tonight.
I want to do I liked it at the state game when we do this because they have like 2-minute TV timeouts, you know.
You have plenty of time
when the referees are from San Antonio or Houston, it's like there's like 30 seconds between a touchdown and a kickoff. It's like those of us who have to write a lot of things down don't have a lot of time to do it.
All right. This kickoff sponsored by Davis Entities. Harrison Crane is your kicker. Another squib kick on the ground, fielded by the Bulldog at about the 33-yard line. He gets out to
the 39.
The 39, just like the last one.
Tyler Denton with the kickoff return again for Somerset. Tackled by Clive Jason Burrell.
I think they're going to give him the 40, Ray.
Are they? Yeah, give him 6 yards on the return.
All right, 2 receivers split to the near side. Quarterback under center.
Oh, okay, that's a tight end. I'm sorry, I got excited. Thought they jumped.
Counter play brought down from the backside by Dadrian Perez. Good play there by Cowboy Perez.
Yeah, that's a difference in playing this year's defense in years past, playing that 3-4 with those 2 outside linebackers. kind of stand up almost like strong safeties, but they both have speed. They can make that play happen.
All right, Detmer in a shotgun formation, 2 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side. The empty backfield now. Takes a snap, looks to his right, now he looks left. Throws, got a man, caught.
Ooh, good tackle.
Jackson Gutierrez. Good tackle there by Xavier Durham. Brings up a 3rd and 5.
Is that number 7, Mike? Yeah, okay, thank you. Third down and 5, Clay. Big play again here. You can get them off the, make them punt here. Get a little more distance.
Shotgun formation for the Bulldogs. Quarterback rolls to his right, looks downfield. Ooh, almost picked off by Justin Banda.
Banda cut underneath the receiver. Good defense there.
Good defense. All right, brings up a 4th and 5. 6:48 left to go in the half. Gobblers looking to put some more points on the board before they go in at halftime. Up 20-6. Looks like the punter is going to also be the kicker, Justin Valenzuela.
If you're an old NFL fan, I'm drawing a blank on his name, the guy who played at Florida State and then he kicked for the Raiders. Left-footed. This guy's left-footed, and they both look like they could play guard. What was that guy's name?
High kick that takes a Cuero roll, goes out of bounds at the Cuero 30.
Sikowski or something like that.
Sebastian Janikowski.
Sebastian Janikowski. Thank you, Clay.
Janikowski.
Janikowski. I was getting there, but doesn't 98 remind you of Janikowski? So, 25 yards, no returns, right?
All right.
That's the first time we've sent them 3 and out.
Rosette in an empty backfield shotgun formation, takes the snap, looks to his right. They get to him. Big loss on the sack there. That is, you haven't seen much of that this year, folks. They haven't got to Rosette much at all this year. Brings up a 2nd and 17.
That's hard for Jerry to overcome in positive rushing yards because he very seldom rushes the ball. He was up to about 4 yards for the season. Now he may be negative.
Rosette, quick throw out to Xavier Durham. He tries to make people miss and gets some of it back. All right, Gobblers facing a 3rd and 12. Ball's on their 28-yard line. Your 2 tall receivers, Johnson and Durham, split to the near side. Rosette, shotgun, drops straight back, pressured, breaks the pocket, throws it up, caught by Johnson. Well short of the first down, probably back to the original line. They're going to give him 1. So good job there by LeBron Johnson to go up for that thing. Brings up 4th and 11. The big play on that drive was the sack of Rosette.
Actually, they didn't give him any
to
yards.
Drop him for a 7-yard loss.
When you hit the
and
28.
Your punt team, the punt team comes on. Brant Patek is your punter.
No gain. 12 to 4 for no gain. No, was Johnson played?
Yeah, LeBron Johnson, 1-yard gain. Patek with an end-over-end kick. Takes a Cuero roll down the sidelines. Good roll. Get inside the 20. It's going to get to the 20. So good. Not pretty, but it turned out good for Patek. Bulldogs will take over from there.
51 yard.
The Woodhouse Day Spa is a proud sponsor of the Cuero Gobblers Booster Club. As the Woodhouse Day Spa brand has grown into one of the most lauded luxury spa brands in the country, its full-service spa menu has also expanded. Guests can delight in more than 70 spa treatments, including massage therapies, facial rejuvenation, whole body treatments, sleep therapies, expert manicures, pedicures, waxing, and more. Here we go. 1st and 10 Bulldogs at their 20-yard line, 4:16 left to go in the half. Quarterback takes the snap, hands off to the running back. He makes one man miss. Brought down, though, by Jeremiah Wilson. Good touchdown save and tackle there by Wilson, but not after a gain of about 9.
Yeah, could have had him in the backfield. Two guys missed him.
2nd and 1. Handoff up the middle, busts out of the big pile of people and brought down eventually by Dadrian Perez, but not after a Bulldog first down. So they had him in the backfield, but he bounced it and gets the first down and more.
Two consecutive 9-yard runs back-to-back for the first down.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Bulldog 39-yard line, 1st and 10. 3:13 and counting for half. Hands off up the middle. Another fairly good gain of about 5.
Yep.
They got a, they got a pretty big offensive line, Ray. Oscar mentioned it. I thought they only had one big guy, but big 65. See him there? Yeah. He's a big kid.
Well, the tight end's not small.
And the tight end's not small. So
they found something. They found something they like. Somebody in the booth has noticed something,
right.
And they've done something different because 3 plays in a row they've gotten to the second level.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They found something in their running game.
See what Coach Blanc does to adjust here.
Pitch to the out to the right. Brought down by Jones and Jander. I'm sorry, Burks.
So from the 44 to the 47.
Brings up a 3rd and 2.
Picked up 3. But I agree with Mr. Foreman. They can't run it all the way down the field like this. There's not enough time left in the first half. Yep, they still have all their timeouts, but we're down to 1:57 and counting.
2 receivers split to the far side, 2 to the near side.
They're gonna throw it. We put a bunch of guys in the box.
Quarterback drops back. He reverses field, chased by Jones, throws it over to the out of bounds, incomplete. Donovan Jones was in hot pursuit of Detmer, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah.
And
I think if he does what he showed us on the field goal, he punts here. It looks like he's going to punt, yeah, because you're not going to risk giving it to Cuero with the 1:35 at the 45-yard line.
No, Detmer came back out.
Okay, he is going to go for it. Okay. I figured the conservative approach earlier would indicate conservative approach here, but it did not.
Unless they pooch kick it.
Yeah, or pooch kick it. Okay, smart timeout here by Cuero.
All right.
Yeah, you don't want to make a mistake and give them a first down. I like that call. Let's talk about it. If they pooch kick it, they pooch kick it. But we're going to play defense first.
All right. Tonight is homecoming, folks. The homecoming festivities. If you tuned in early, you saw that they did those before the game. They do that before the game now. Back in mine and Ray's day, they did it at halftime.
Right.
Your halftime sponsor is going to be RNC Insurance. All right, so now the real punter comes out on the field. Big number 98. Nobody is deep for the Gobblers, though. I guess they're just being safe, thinking they're going to fake it. Good punt. Turns it over out of bounds at the 15-yard line. So with 1:27 left to go in the half, the Gobblers will take over, leading 20-6.
15-yard line, be first and 10 Gobblers.
Let's see what they elect to do, if they want to sit on that lead or try to make something happen. Homecoming festivities, like I mentioned tonight, were before the game. LeBron Johnson and Eliana Hernandez were named the homecoming king and queen. And stay tuned, because we're going to have Mike Cantu interview Coach Alvarez at halftime. Rosette rolls to his left, tries to get the corner, and does, and takes on the tackler and then's driven out of bounds. So good, tough play there by Rosette to get 10 yards and stop the clock.
Well, he's positive again now. Oh, they're going to give him, yeah. Are they? I don't know. They started.
Yep, first down.
Yeah, they gave him a first down, okay.
First down for the Gobblers.
All right. Single receiver split to either side. Rosette, shotgun. Drops straight back. Throws deep downfield. Got LeBron Johnson. Just over his head.
For the Gobblers.
Thought LeBron could have maybe had it if he'd
reached for it,
but incomplete.
Cuero still has 2 timeouts, so you got plenty of time in high school ball with 1:14 being able to throw it. You can do whatever you want here. Might not be a bad call to run a sweep and see if you get 15 or 20 yards out of a sweep.
Donovan Jones split to the near side. Hand off to Belvin up the middle. Good tough run in there just past the 30. Going to give him the 30. Halftime sponsor tonight is going to be RNC Insurance. Brings up 3rd and 5. Rosette looks to his right. Throws right at the sticks. Xavier Durham breaks one tackle, gets the first down. That'll Coach Alvarez will stop the clock with a timeout.
Call a timeout. You're right.
Cantu right there at the 30. All right, so 39 seconds left to go in the half. Gobblers are at their 1st and 10 at their 38-yard line. They just called a timeout, talking about it, trying to get something, get a play in there to try to get them downfield to get some points before half. They come out on the field, go straight to the line. Tyson Williams and Xavier Durham are split to the near side. LeBron Johnson to the far side. Belvin in the backfield next to Rosette. Rosette drops straight back. In and out of the hands of Tyson Williams. He threw it over Arroyo's head, but right in the hands of Tyson Williams, and Tyson couldn't hang on. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, 36 seconds left. Rosette. Wrap around, draw to Tyson Williams out the backside. Goes down the sidelines. He's going still on his feet. pushed out of bounds
That's
inside
good
the
call.
20 at about the 16-yard line. So good play there, good call there. The Bulldogs weren't expecting that. Big yardage. Oh, there's flag on the play. Wow. Wouldn't have it any other way, huh, Ray?
All right. Well, Clay, Cuero's tried that same draw play. That's about the 4th or 5th time this year that we've tried it. That's the first time it's really worked.
Yeah, so we're going to get the first down.
He gets to the 30 on the carry, so 12 and 20, 32 yards on the run.
The wide receiver out there throwing the block for Tyson held, so they're going to get the 10 yards from the spot of the hold. So Gobblers are going to have the ball at the 40. So all is not bad news, folks.
Yeah, Tyson gets credit for 32 yards. It's a net of 22, but still, you got one timeout and 26 seconds left here.
2 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rosette comes to the line in a shotgun, drops straight back. Quick pass to Belvin out of the backfield.
Oh, get out of bounds.
Get out of bounds, Belvin.
No.
Doesn't get out of bounds, and Coach Alvarez calls timeout.
That's one of those that you would like for him to catch it and sprint as fast as he can straight to the, you know what I'm saying? Get as much angle as he can to get as many yards as he can, get out of bounds before he gets hit. Yeah, pick up of 2 yards. Right.
All right, so let's see what Coach Alvarez has up his sleeve. 2nd and 8. Ball's on their 38, Bulldog 38, 17 seconds left.
He hadn't run the play where he's trying to make the safety pick. You feel what I'm saying? Which guy running like up the hash, up the outside of the hash marks. He has not done that yet that he showed us.
2 receivers split to the far side. Rosette looks downfield, got plenty of time, throws downfield, got a man wide open. Xavier Durham, touchdown Gobblers. Woo! Boy, that was a blown coverage.
That was a blown coverage. He was wide open, but
Xavier Durham wide open in the end zone for the Gobbler touchdown.
38 yards with 9
Nimick Farm and Service for your hay needs, as well as Lance Tire Services brings you that touchdown. Harrison Crane.
See if we get a good snap here. He's been pretty good when we get snap was high. There we go.
Good snap. There we go.
Yeah.
Drove that one through, folks. So with 9 seconds left to go in the half, that brings the score to Cuero 27, Somerset 6 on the
Let's see.
Jerry Rosette
to Xavier Durham, 38-yard pass.
38-yard pass in the
for a
end zone.
Touchdown. That's the third receiving TD of the first half for Xavier.
He's
Yeah, he's got, let's see, 25, 39 is 64, 69, 78, 86, 116. He's got 124 yards receiving in the first
He's
half.
pushing for that offensive player of the game.
He is. Well, yeah, but hey, when it's passing, you got to give Rosette some credit too, man. He's thrown to all of them. True. No, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Rosette may be moving up Mike's touchdown passing area leaders tonight with 3 in the first half.
Here we go. Crane, line drive, good kick.
Go.
That's what you want to do right there. Fielded at about the 16-yard line by the Bulldog. Hit hard by, I think that was Burks along with Patek. And the clock is at 0, and that is your half, folks, with the Cuero Gobblers leading the Somerset.
Yeah, it was 2. Yeah, it was clearly 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not the last play.
I have no idea, Mike. Yeah. I think he went from the 14 to the 20, where are they going to put it, 25, so give him 11. Somebody got 11 on a return.
All right, the ball's going to be spotted at the Somerset 25-yard line with 2 seconds on the clock. Defense comes out on the field playing a huge prevent. Got everybody lined up in Gobbler territory. Single receiver split to either side. And they kneel it.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go to Mike Cantu.
Gobblers 27, Bulldogs 6.
Hey, Coach, halftime, sponsored by R&T Insurance.
With the clock in the fourth? Yeah, we'll defend it. All right.
All right, Coach, so tell me about offense this first half.
First half, tell you what, O-line's been blocking her. Really proud. It's really slowed us down as a penalty and a couple issues earlier, but I think we got a lot of stuff ironed out, and give us a few minutes in here, and hopefully none of that'll happen no more tonight. Defense is playing good, playing hard. The old quarterback, I tell you what, he's sticking it in there, kind of in the middle a little bit on us. Everything we saw before now, he's been kind of pushing everything sideways, so we'll get all that worked out too. Here we go.
Good half, Coach. Clay and Ray, back to you guys.
Please help me welcome.
All right, thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. All right, so you heard it from Coach Alvarez. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but you heard they need to just stop that running game that the Bulldogs are trying to enforce on us. So you're at halftime. The score is 27-6 in favor of the Cuero Gobblers. We'll take a break, come back, and Ray will have some numbers for you. Thanks for listening. We'll be back.
When we march, it's going to be 32 counts, right shoulder. When we march, 32 counts of right shoulder.
I'm from Lytle. It's like being back home.
I am jealous. Killing it! Like we, like, everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go!
Now watch their band. They're small, but this is a state band.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2021 Somerset High School Mighty Bulldog Band. The drum major is Zoe Hernandez. Color guard captain is Rosa Marie Hernandez and Alexis Garza. Band member of the week is Gabriel Brazel. Section of the week are the Barricades. Player of the week is Francisco. Today, we will play a portion of our Latin show entitled Galeon. Please enjoy our presentation under the leadership of our drum major. Have a great night and go Bulldogs.
That thing's in the way.
Proudly introducing the 2021-2022 award-winning Cuero High School Thomas Dance Team. Dance team officers are Captain Sarah Scott, First Lieutenant and All-American dancer Dakota Baskin, Second Lieutenant and two-year All-American dancer Haley Hale, and Second Lieutenant two-year All-American dancer Lindsay Ortiz. Social officers are Miss Kaylin Howie and All-American dancer Miss Raya Sanchez. Congratulations to our Charter of the Week, Miss Emerson Rickman. The Charters are under direction of Daniel Morales. This week the Charters are performing to Hard to Be played by the Cuero Bubble Band, so sit back and enjoy the show.
Hey, Mr. Luke.
Hello, folks. We're back. Gobbler Stadium at halftime. Gobblers leading 27-6. We've got about 5 minutes left to go before we kick this second half off. What you got over there, Ray?
We don't have a lot of yards because field position was good. We had two 57-yard kickoff returns, took both of those in for scores, and then they had to fumble, so we had the short field. And time of possession is huge for Somerset, 15-15 to 8:45 for Cuero, but other than that, all the stats are Cuero. 10 first downs for Cuero, 6 for Somerset. Cuero 11 carries for 88 yards, so we're averaging 8 yards a carry. Somerset 15 for 50 yards, so we're holding them to about 3.4 per rush. Passing yards, Cuero 126 and Somerset 56. So total yards 214 for Cuero and 106 for Somerset. Passing, Cuero 8 of 15, no interceptions. Somerset 8 of 15, no interceptions. We had 2 punts, average 44 yards a kick. They had 2 for a 31 yard average. We had no fumbles, lost none. They had 1, lost 1. We had 3 penalties for 25, which is huge after last week. Somerset penalty free. That's the second week in a row our opponent's been penalty free
at halftime
in the first half.
Yeah.
Kind of a missing stat that you don't really see a whole lot of. But Cuero, I think, really played big in the first half. 2 kickoff returns for 114 yards, 57 and 57. So, you want to add that into total yardage. The number's more like let's see, 88 and 126 is 214 and 114. So we're 328 if you want to count return yards. Likewise, of course, we squib kick it, but they had 3 kickoff returns for only 22 yards. Extra points are still an adventure. We were 1 for 2 and trying for 2 and 1 for 2 kicking it. Harrison Crane missed his first extra point of the year. Another stat that Coach Alvarez likes me to keep is average yards on first down. We had 12 first down plays for 61 yards for a 5.1 average. That's a little lower than what he wants. He likes 6. But defensively, we held Somerset to 2.75 yards on 12 first downs. They had 12 first downs for 33 yards. We were 2 of 4 on third down conversions. They were 3 of 7. Neither team attempted a fourth down conversion. Obviously, if you've been listening to us talk, the big stat leader in the first half for Cuero on the ground would be Tyson Williams, 6 carries for 58 yards and a touchdown. But in the receiving department, Xavier Durham, 6 catches for 124 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. Jerry Rosette was 8 of 14, no interceptions, 126 yards and 3 touchdowns. The first pass of the night was incomplete from Tyson Williams. It's a throwback pass, but it's 52 yards across the football field. So he threw that ball about 40 plus yards. He was way out on the far hash, but if he'd have completed that, it'd have been a touchdown.
Yeah,
he was wide open on the trick play.
The homecoming special.
Homecoming special to start the game. But, again, the times of possessions for Cuero's drives, like I said, have been so short. We had a 5-play, 37-yard drive. Took a minute 39. We had a 5-play, 34-yard drive that took a minute 36. We had a 1-play, 39-yard drive that took a whopping 9 seconds. And then we had our longest drive of the night was 8 plays covering 85 yards. But that was the last drive for the half. That still only chewed up a minute 18. So the touchdown drives are 139, 136, 9 seconds, and a minute 18. I'll let you talk volleyball for just a second because you know what's going on.
Right,
I don't know how they do tonight.
We'll switch gears. Talk about volleyball. They lost a close one tonight in 4 sets to Pleasanton, the first district game. They lost the first set 25-23. Let me back up. Let me talk volleyball lingo.
Okay.
They lost the first set 23-25. They won the second set 26-24. Lost the third set 20-25, and then lost the fourth set 26-28. So really close game there. Could have gone either way. The Lady Gobblers played hard, but took the defeat against Pleasanton Eagles tonight in their first district matchup. The freshmen won in 2 sets, and then the JV won in 3 sets. So
we're still down one of our senior starters.
Jerry
are we
Ficklin,
not?
the big, the tall middle is still out with a stress fracture. So hopefully she'll be back in a week or so, and we can get this thing rolling.
Well,
but again, they played well tonight and came up short.
On the sub-varsity results from last night, the freshmen and the JV both went to Somerset and both won. I didn't have exact scores when Alvarez talked to me, but so good job by the sub-varsity. So if we can keep up the second half, the 3 high school teams will have swept Somerset.
All right, we're fixing to get this thing kicked off. The clock is set at 12 minutes, third quarter. Fixing to get this thing going. Harrison Crane set to kick off. Line drive kick, fielded at about the 19-yard line, straight up the field, brought down by Braden Mathis. Bulldogs will start at their 32-yard line. Somerset comes to the line of scrimmage straight from the sidelines, looking to try to cut into this Gobbler lead. Quarterback hands off to the running back up the middle. He got big yardage into Gobbler territory. That is not what the coaching staff is looking for on the first play of the second half. Ball's going to be taken down to the 45-yard line of Cuero.
They ran left again, though, Clay.
We have a final. Yorktown beat Agua Dulce 56-6. So congratulations to the Yorktown Wildcats.
They had to run the clock in the second half.
I think they probably did.
To be through with the high school game at 9:05.
All right, 1st and 10, Somerset Bulldogs at the Cuero 45-yard line. Again, they run to the left side, driven out of bounds by Adrian Perez. Gain of 5. So what we've been talking about tonight, folks, is the right side of the Bulldog line. Those two guys are massive, but the majority of their runs have been to the left side, if I'm not mistaken, guys, right?
That's correct.
All right, up the middle this time, making people miss. Another big gain. So right now the Somerset offense is gashing the defense. Hate to use that word against our home team, but the Gobbler defense is getting gashed right now.
Three running plays have gone from the Somerset 32 to the Cuero 27, so that's whatever that is, 23 and 18. They've gotten 41 yards in 3 rushes.
All right, so over 10 yards a pop. Hands off again over the left-hand side. He cuts it upfield, got room, and he's going to get into the end zone, folks, for a 27-yard touchdown run. So I know Coach Michael Blanc is not happy with that effort there. Do you agree with me, Ray?
No, I would agree with you. Either they came out and are blocking something differently than what they did in the first half, or we tried a totally different strategy that lasted for 4 plays, and we won't use that strategy anymore.
All right, so the kick is up and good with 10:40 left to go in the third quarter. That brings the score to Cuero 27.
13. They haven't put it up, but it should be 13.
Somerset 13. They added a point on the Cuero side, so I think they'll put that back at 27. Yep, they're fixing to.
Yeah, that was by far the quickest drive for Somerset tonight, going 68 yards in 4 plays, all on the ground, only using a minute 20 off the clock.
RNC Insurance, located at 212 North Esplanade in Cuero, Texas. Their phone number is 361-277-9800. Stop by and see Rich Carbonare and his staff for your insurance needs. Deep for the Gobblers is Justice Belvin and Dason Varela. Bulldogs sideline is getting hyped over there after that touchdown. All right. They try none of that razzle-dazzle, just a pooch down the middle of the field. Dason Varela will take it at the 15-yard line. Up the middle of the field, tries to cut it out to the right, gets dropped just past the 20. So they didn't they didn't run 3 guys at it and the third guy kick it. They just Line drive it up the middle of the field, and Gobblers take over at the 24-yard line. LeBron Johnson split to the near side. Belvin and Williams lined up behind Rosette. Hands off to Williams over the left-hand side. Big hole out close to the 50 to about the 45. Good run there. Tyson Williams said, Somerset, if you can do it, I can too. Gobblers come to the line quickly. Safe formation, just flip-flopped. Tyson again over the right-hand side. Gets around the corner, gets the first down. All right, 1st and 10 at the Somerset 43-yard line. Gobblers come to the line. Rosette, hands off to Belvin in the backfield, and he's met and dropped for a 2-yard loss, and we got a flag on the play. Gobblers are clapping. There we go. Personal foul, hands to the face. I saw the referee looking at A.J. Arroyo, so the defender that A.J. must have been blocking must have got his hands up under Arroyo's face mask.
This is weird. I guess they're going to give him the 1-yard loss on the play because he started walking from the 44 because he's going.
Is he supposed to do that?
I mean, that's a 14-yard. That's only 13 yards. Right. I mean, if they went to the line of scrimmage, that's a 12-yard penalty. Because the ball was at the
Rosette
43.
pitches to Belvin over the right-hand side. He's going to go in, folks. Gets to the second
got
level.
Got a flag.
Flag on the play. Where is it?
Right here, right on the sideline.
Coach Alvarez does not look happy.
Their head ref hadn't realized that they threw a flag. He just finally realized it.
Looks like this is coming back, folks. Holding number 55. Is that what he said, Ray?
I think he said 65.
65, okay. Wow. So that takes it back to the 38-yard line. Man. All right, Gobblers come to the line. Johnson lined up to the far side. The same play, pitch it to Belvin over the right-hand side. This time he's bottled up. Gets some of it back. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 12. Rosette pitches again to Belvin over the right-hand side. He cuts it up. Good yardage. Going to bring up 3rd and short. Bring up 3rd and about 3. Yep, Belvin's helmet came off, and he's shaking up a little bit, so he's probably going to have to come out of the game. Stop by Lance Tire for all your vehicle maintenance, repair, or tire needs. They offer credit programs for a wide array of services. They're located at 1003 West Heaton in Cuero, Texas, and their phone number is 361-275-2387. Justice Belvin walks off on his own. So that's a good sign. Cuero comes to the line facing a 3rd and 3. Running a quick set. Pitch to Tyson Williams over the left-hand side. He spins, goes out the backside, inside the 10. Stutter steps and gets into the end zone, folks.
That's a nice run.
That was all Tyson Williams right there. Pitched it to the left side, cut back to the right side, spun, got in the end zone for the Gobbler touchdown. That touchdown sponsored by Lance Tire Service.
24-yard run.
So 2 touchdowns, one by either team, no passes thrown. Harrison Crane set to kick the extra point. Good snap and a good kick. So Harrison Crane puts it through to make the score 34-13 in favor of the Cuero Gobblers with 8:54 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Tonight's game sponsor, the Cuero Record, is also a longtime sponsor of the Cuero Athletic Booster Club. Pick up your weekly paper at the local businesses in town. The Booster Club appreciates the $2,000 donation that Cuero Record gave them this past week. All right, so ground game by both teams, Ray.
Yeah, and it's amazing how fast both teams. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plays by Cuero, all on the ground. Only chewed up. Let's see, a minute 40, and then a minute 46. So
Capped off by the Tyson Williams touchdown run. This kickoff sponsored by Davis Entities. Squib kicked, fielded by the Bulldog, and he falls on it at about the 33.
Kickoff is down by number 17, Tyler Denton.
All right.
Ball's at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bulldogs will take over at their 32-yard line. Single receivers split to either side. Quarterback under center. Brant Patek jumps down into a nose guard position.
Ooh.
Quarterback throws deep over the head of his intended receiver. Justin Banda was running stride for stride with him.
that would have been pass interference last week.
You're probably right, Ray. They'd have called that last week, but Banda had some good coverage there. Brings up 2nd and 10. Quarterback hands off over the right-hand side. The running back is carrying about 4 Gobblers. Donovan Jones, A.J. Arroyo, Kason Jander. Brings up 3rd and 3. Ray, watch the defense. Watch what they're doing. They must have noticed something. You got linebacker Brant Patek, who's normally up.
Yes. Getting in a stance.
Yeah, did you see him?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he'll do it this time, but he jumps down into a defensive line position. See him? Hands off over the left-hand side. Little running back stays on his feet. Finished off by Jones. Finished off by Donovan Jones. Brought down by Jeremiah Wilson. So once again, the Somerset Bulldog offense is large runs to move the sticks. Another handoff over the left-hand side.
There you
This
go.
time they're there to meet him. Stop him short. Sean Burks. Jeremiah Wilson. No gain, 2nd and 10. Three receivers split out to the far side, one to the near side, and we have a timeout.
Oh, no, they never have. Cuero. Okay.
Timeout Cuero.
Timeout Cuero.
All right. Standard Printing is a trusted sponsor for your office or teaching supply needs. Go see Jerry at Standard Printing. They offer a wide variety of services such as signs, engraving, custom digital work, business cards, and much more.
It's also a good place to talk football. Jerry always wants to talk football.
You sound like you speak.
No, I
from
do.
experience.
I speak from experience. I stopped in there the other day to tell him how many people listened to were online for the Yoakum game. He's a long-time public servant as a school board member, and I just thought he might want to know that, and he was somewhat surprised that many people, you know what I'm saying, were watching online, which he thought was good, like we think it's good.
All right, three receivers split to the far side, one to the near side. Somerset facing a 2nd and 10 from their 45-yard line. Handoff up the middle, goes nowhere. They're going to give him a yard, but good defensive stand there by Pateg, Jones, Burks, Weghorst. Brings up a 3rd and 9.
That's crazy how they can go, 23, 5, 27, 7, 13, 6, and then it's no gain in 1.
Maybe Coach Blanc found something, and that's why they called that timeout.
Yeah, could be.
All right, same formation. Three receivers split to the far side, one to the near side. Detmer in a shotgun. Breaks out of the pocket, rolls to his left, throws. Incomplete.
Complete.
Good coverage there by Xavier Durham. So the Gobbler defense holds with 5:52 left to go in the 3rd quarter, leading 34-13. Punt team comes on. Deep for the Gobblers is number 5, Dason Varela.
Punting for the Bulldogs, Sebastian Janikowski. No, his name is Justin Valenzuela.
AKA Justin Valenzuela.
There you go.
Good kick. Takes the Somerset roll.
Oh.
Man, down inside at the 5. Man, good kick to pin the Gobblers.
Yep, 49-yard punt, no return.
So Cuero will start this drive deep in their own territory.
Well, we ran off 3:14 of the clock with nobody scoring, so.
Okay. They come to the line with single receivers split to either side. Rosette turns and hands off to Jones over the left-hand side. Tries to break it out. Thrown down after about a 4-yard gain.
Every time you see that, okay, I'm old enough. I can remember exactly where I was sitting in my apartment on the corner of 7th and James Street in Waco, Texas, when Tony Dorsett went 99 yards on Monday night against the Minnesota Vikings. But you get somebody backed up like that, and they come up like, we're going to stop them right here. And if you break the first, you break the line of scrimmage and you got some speed, you got a good chance.
Durham and Johnson split to the near side. Rosette in some trouble, breaks the pocket, dropped. Slung down hard. Going to give him a gain of about 2. All right, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
Taken on the play by Justin Valenzuela.
Dude, I don't even know who he is, probably.
They come to the line in a tight set. Quarterback pitches it to Tyson over the right-hand side. Big gain, first down.
He's just shifty.
Tyson hits the hole quick, Ray.
Yeah.
Quick formation, they do it. They run the same play. Gain of about 5. And Tyson is slow getting up. He got driven to the ground hard. It's going to be a gain of 6, actually, so bring up 2nd and 4.
Out to the 29, so 6.
Cuero comes to the line. Rosette under center. Hands off to Jones up over the right-hand side, and he gets the first down. So good run there by Zyler Jones. Takes the ball out to the 36-yard line. Rosette, shotgun, flanked by Jones. First pass of the half. Deep to LeBron Johnson. Caught! And he is gone. No flags, folks.
So the ball was snapped from the 36. First and 10.
That's what Coach Alvarez was talking about getting them out there one-on-one and exploiting those cornerbacks, and that's exactly what they did on that play. For a
64-yard touchdown.
64-yard touchdown. Jerry Rosette to LeBron Johnson.
That's the second time tonight. Durham did it once, and I commented on it before, but that was a good job by LeBron of slowing down and not letting the defensive back, you know what I'm saying, using his body to shield the defender off and catch the ball over your shoulder.
That touchdown brought to you by Lance Tire Service. Harrison Crane for the extra point. Good snap. And Crane drives it through, folks. So with 3:16 left to go in the third quarter, that brings the score to Cuero 41, Somerset 13.
6 plays, 95 yards, 2 minutes and 24 seconds off the clock.
Capped off by a 67-yard touchdown pass. Jerry Rosette to LeBron Johnson down the Gobbler sidelines. And you can't say enough of our two tall wide receivers, Durham and Johnson. They got pretty good hands, Ray. They go up for the ball well, and they don't wait on it. You know what I'm saying?
No. They get it at its highest point, as they used to tell us.
All right, this kickoff sponsored by Davis Entities. But you also got to give the
quarterback credit.
Quarterback credit.
Nice pass.
Rosette is a pretty accurate passer. All right. Harrison Crane. Line drives it, and it goes out of bounds.
Kickoff goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Not what he wanted to do, but okay, Somerset will start from their 30-yard line. trailing 41-13 with 3:13 left to go in the third quarter. Hands off to the running back over the right-hand side. 1 yard gain, maybe 2. Kaysen Jander there to wrap him up around his ankles and stop him for a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, it's like they were ripping them off, and then suddenly we adjusted, and that has dramatically changed. Second and 8 from the 32.
Single receiver split to either side. Detmer under center. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, throws out into a wide open man out in the right flat. Makes one man miss.
He did everything right but wrap up. He broke down. He made contact with the numbers. I was fixing to say really good open field, and he just didn't hold on to it.
Yep. Takes it out to the 40-yard line, first down. Clock hits 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs facing the 1st and 10 here from their 40-yard line. Quarterback under center. Hands off over the right-hand side. That's been their bread and butter play. Running back gashes us again, gets 12 plus. Into Gobbler territory.
Yeah, pick up a 12 and another first down.
You got to think though, Ray, they can't catch up running the ball. So at some point they're going to have to start airing it out. Hand off to the left-hand side. Brought down by Brant Patek. Ball's going to be taken to the 45-yard line, bring up 2nd and 7. Two receivers split to the near side. Detmer fakes, rolls to his right, looks downfield, heaves a deep one downfield. Oh, they're going to call Durham. Durham turned his back to the ball. And,
but I think he caught it. I think he caught it. Yeah, I think they're going to say he caught it. They're going to put the ball right there.
You're exactly right. I was watching Durham. So a big pass completion down to the inside the 5-yard line.
I think it's at the 3, so 42 yards.
That penalty is going to be declined. There was a pass interference call on Xavier Durham, declined, so it's going to be 1st and goal from about the 3-yard line for the Somerset Bulldogs. .23 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Quarterback comes to the line under center. Takes the snap, hands off to the big fullback over the right-hand side, and
gets to
no signal.
Nope.
Gets down to about the 1. And that is going to be the last play of the third quarter, with the Cuero Gobblers leading 41-13. You're listening to Gobbler Football on YouTube.
Gobblers 41, Bulldogs 13.
Grace Memorial Chapel is a Cuero Gobblers Booster Club Gold sponsor. For your funeral needs, contact former Cuero Gobbler Marcellus Wesley at Grace Memorial Chapel. They will provide a personal touch in celebrating the life of a loved one. They maintain the highest level of professional standards and quality care. Grace Memorial is the offensive player of the game sponsor as well. All right, so the Gobblers going to the fourth quarter with a 21-point lead. That fourth quarter sponsored by Gable Woodworking.
I read saw a deal. We got a couple seconds here. It said that it appeared in the world of big-time sports announcers, Al Michaels was leaving NBC to go to Apple TV. The NFL was going to start broadcasting on Apple TV. So, Clay, you need to call NBC and see if they'll give you a gig, man.
Nah, I'll stick with Cuero High School football. How's that? All right, Gobblers, like I mentioned, Gobblers going to the fourth quarter leading 21 points. However, Somerset's on the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. Ball's on the ground. Somerset gets it. So, brings up
back out to the
brings up a 3rd and 2. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Quarterback? Yeah.
Single receiver split to either side. Quarterback under center. Takes the snap, hands off to the big fullback over the left-hand side, and he's dropped for a loss.
They're going to move it.
They're going to move him back a yard, I believe. So good defense there by that right side of the Gobbler defense.
Yeah. This defense is, we've talked about it all year. Mike, I know you saw us last week, but it didn't really come to fruition too much last week because of the way the game played out. But it's been unbelievable how many times people have gotten inside the 10 or the 20 and they just, whether they fumble it or they make a mistake or we just stiffen up, but we have a knack of not letting people.
Here we go. 4th and goal from the 3, excuse me. Shotgun formation, quarterback rolls to his right, throws in the end zone, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, broken up by Patek and Arroyo. They were there also, so the Gobbler defense holds. 1st and goal from the 2. They hold. Ball goes over on downs.
What backpack did you put lenses in?
So let's see. That's a minute 39 and 3:16. So they chewed up 4 minutes and 55 seconds and got no points out of it.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. 10:21 left to go in the game. Gobblers start this drive from their 3-yard line. Pitch to Jones over the left-hand side. He cuts it back up in the middle and gets out to the 10. Good 7-yard run there. Brings up 2nd and 3. Zyler Jones lined up to the left of Rosette, who's in a shotgun. Rosette drops back, slings it down the sidelines. Got a man, the other Jones brother. Donovan Jones down the Gobbler sideline into Bulldog territory. So the Jones brothers are getting some yardage for the Gobblers tonight.
Yeah, so from the 10, 40, and 13, 53 yards and a 1st down.
Gobblers come to the line quickly. They always do that after a big play. Rosette pitches to Tyson Williams. He over the right-hand side, and he's brought down after about a 4-yard gain.
Hold. They're gonna call holding.
Yep, I think you're right, Ray. Ray, I gotta say hi to my daughter. She's on the way to Arkansas. They played in Oklahoma tonight, and they go to Arkansas tomorrow. So
say hi.
Gotta say hi. Gotta say hi.
Hi, Miss Claire.
Hey, hi, Claire. Good luck to y'all tomorrow. They came up short tonight in Oklahoma, but hopefully they can get back on winning track tomorrow in Arkansas. So y'all be safe.
So it's just
love you.
no play.
All right, here we go. Holding on the Gobblers. Pushes them back. 10. Brings up 1st and 20.
From the Somerset 47.
Johnson Williams lined up to the right. Durham lined up to the left. Jones in the backfield. Williams goes in motion, throws out to LeBron. The block is missed. He breaks a tackle and gets positive yardage.
LeBron Johnson with the catch and run for the Gobblers. Tackle 18, Johnson.
All right.
Picked up 4 to the 43.
So second and 16 for the Gobblers. Ball spotted at the Bulldogs 43-yard line. The clock is ticking, which is good for Cuero. Rosette, play action to the right, throws downfield, in and out of the hands of Donovan Jones.
Go Gobblers, let's go!
All right, so incomplete pass brings up a 3rd and 16.
Or you can go down there.
I knew he had him, but I just.
Go!
3 receivers
Go!
come to the near side. Rosette,
Go!
shotgun, takes the snap, pressured, breaks the pocket, throws downfield. In and out of the hands of Xavier Durham. Durham did a great job of coming back to the ball, and man, just in and out of his hand.
They got a flag too. Yeah. That's a good job of throwing it to let the receiver run. You feel what I'm saying? Just throwing it out in the middle of the field in front of what they go.
Flag on the play. We're trying to determine what it is.
Holding.
Yep, holding. All right, so that penalty is declined. It's going to bring up 4th down. Gobblers will punt the ball. Brant Patek is your punter.
Here you go again, baby. You gotta win another one, let's go.
Got a chance to pin the Bulldogs
Say
deep.
tomorrow, let's go, baby.
He's been pretty good this year at kicking to the corner. See what he does here.
And he does. He kicks it over the directional
Yeah,
kick. It's a low one. Takes a
Kind of got an unlucky bounce. Looked like he had the end over end that was going to go, and it just checked.
But he gets it down to the Bulldog 19-yard line. That's where they'll take over with 8:01 left to go in the game, trailing the Cuero Gobblers 41-13.
Well, that was in honor of the Ryder Cup. It checked up at the 19.
He used his sandwich.
Yeah, he used his sandwich. That's a good deal. Oh, the moon coming up late tonight. Pretty looking harvest looking orangey moon.
All right, 2 receivers split to the far side. You got to think that Somerset's going to start putting the ball in the air. Quick pass out to the left flat. Got a man, tries to make the corner. He does make the corner and more, and he's still on his feet. Oh, and now he's dropped. All right, so big gain for the Bulldogs down to the 31-yard line of the Cuero Gobblers.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
From the 19 to the Cuero 31. That's right. 50 yards even. 50 yards even for number 7. He's got 92 yards.
Somerset comes to the line. 2 receivers split to the near side. Quarterback hands off to the running back. He gets a couple and then is driven back. Weghorst led the way. Brings up 2nd and 7. Detmer under center. Turns, hands off to the big running back over the left-hand side. Gets down to about the 25, but then he's pulled backwards by Jander and Braden Mathis.
Tell you what, the kid's getting close to 25 carries probably.
Brings up a 3rd and 3.
Under 6 minutes.
Quarterback goes under center. Turns and hands off. Oh. Hit in the backfield by Kyle Weghorst. Dropped for a loss. A big loss there. Big defensive stand there by Kyle Weghorst to drop him for a loss. Brings up 4th and 6.
Yep.
All right, so Bulldogs are going to go for it. Quarterback in a shotgun, looks to his left, throws, and the receiver fell down. Oh, late flag. They're going to call pass interference on Dadrian Perez.
He must have, yeah, he had to, I didn't see him do it, but I mean, to me, it looked like they got their feet tangled up when he was coming out of the break, but the ref must have thought he pushed him.
All right. Spot foul, automatic first down.
Yeah. Four-yard penalty, 23. So 4-yard penalty.
All right. So the Bulldogs, with 5:01 left to go in the game, they're facing a 21-point deficit. Got a 1st and 10 in Gobbler territory.
Hey, we're going to have to send you back to math 28.
Oh.
I'm giving you a hard time, man. 28-point deficit.
Oh, my bad.
That was good defense.
You're right, Ray. My bad.
13 and 28 is 41. Let's see. Trying to think what teacher would have taught me that. I'll give Miss Gabler credit for that. Long time ago.
All right, incomplete pass. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Detmer in a shotgun formation. Breaks the pocket, looks downfield, got time, just throws it up.
Picked off.
Picked off.
Who's
No
gonna
flag on the play. He may go all the way, folks.
They got a flag on the return.
Oh my gosh.
He would have gone 107.
He's going to go all the way, but I think we have a penalty on the return, not on the pass play, which the coaching staff for Somerset is going crazy over there.
You know, and that's a really hard thing to coach. When they've changed all the rules, you can't block below the waist. You can't block somebody who's not looking, whatever that rule is looking at the other goal line or whatever. And you don't really ever practice that. You can tell a kid not to do it, but instinctively, you just block.
Right. All right, so it looks like
now, if they call holding, that's not instinctive.
Yeah.
You should know better than to grab somebody. But
looks like the interception is going to stand.
What do you think? 6 yards deep, 7 yards deep, 5?
Yeah, about
5 or 6.
About 5 yards deep.
We'll say 5. We'll say in the middle of the big G on Gobblers.
All right, so
was it Cowboy?
That was Dason Varela.
Dason Varela, yeah, number 5. No, I think you do. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to my. Right. Yeah, I think you get the 5 yard. You know, like they say, 107 yard. You know what I'm saying? Return or something. So he gets 5. He gets 24 on the return. You think so? Right. And then they.
Okay, looks like the Gobblers are going to take over at their 9-yard line. Single receivers split to either side.
He now has 2.
Rosette pitches to Jones over the left-hand side.
Up to 3 or 4.
Gets around the corner, gets out past the 20. Stiff arming, folks. Gets pushed out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Nice run there by Zyler Jones.
The ball was on the 19. So Zyler picks up 14 in the first down.
All right.
Once again, we find a way to keep him out of the end zone.
Empty backfield. Nope, not empty backfield. Rosette turns and pitches it to
number 6.
Daniel Houston over the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Daniel Houston coming in and getting some playing time. Giving Tyson Williams a breather. Tyson Williams comes back out onto the field. Good
30.
run there by Houston. Gain of 8.
Yep.
Brings up 2nd and 2 from the Cuero 41-yard line. 3:48 and counting. Pitch to Tyson over the right-hand side. Got a blocker down the sidelines. Gets pushed out of bounds in Bulldog territory. They're gonna spot him at the 39-yard line of Somerset.
9 and 11, 20 yards.
Rosette under center. He's looking to throw. He's blindsided, folks. Drop for a big loss. He did not see, him being a lefty, he rolled to his left and did not see the backside end bearing down on him.
Lost 7 out to the 46. So 2nd and 16 from the 46.
Nobody hurt, though. 2.5 and counting.
Yeah, the only good thing is that he was tackled in bounds. But you'd like to not see your quarterback get hit from the blind side. Line up and run the sweep.
All right, Jones and Houston lined up in the backfield. Rosette hands to Jones up the middle. Breaks some tackles, gets out Gets down inside the 40 to about the 37. Going to give him the 38. 3rd and 9 as the clock goes under 2 minutes. With a full moon over the right corner of the end zone. Pitch to Danny Houston over the left-hand side. Not quite there for the first down. Going to bring up a 4th and about 2.
7.
I think the Gobblers will go for this. Rosette, shotgun formation, flanked by Jones and Houston. Rosette drops back, throws quick to Xavier Durham. He catches it in bounds. First down. That's gonna ice it. They'll run one more play, probably kneel on it, and
from the 31 to the 25, so 6. Yeah, I would take it. Yeah, we look like we're in victory formation here.
Yep.
It's under 4. Yeah, he just one snap here. It looks like the refs reset it or something because we've been standing here for a long time.
All right, Rosette takes a snap and takes a knee. So, folks, that is going to be your ball game. The Cuero Gobblers
-1, yeah.
victorious 41-13 over a Somerset team that came in 4-0. Great game there. Great. The second half, you got to give it to the Gobbler defense. They let Somerset drive down that first drive. We were kind of worried there, Ray, but did they not fix some things and tighten some things up and pretty much shut them down the rest of the game?
Yeah,
they got down there inside the goal line, but the bend but don't break defense came through.
So yeah, they've certainly a good bounce back week for the Gobblers.
We got to pick
offensively had a little rhythm tonight.
We got to pick our offensive and defensive. So
okay,
you got the stats for offense. I'll let you pick that. I got somebody in mind for the defensive player.
It's got to be Xavier Durham had 7 catches for 130 yards and 3 touchdowns. Let's go Xavier.
Okay, and the defensive player, I'm gonna pick Brent Patek, just right down here, breaking up that pass right there, along with a bunch of other tackles.
And he played a little different assignment tonight. They adjusted some stuff, and he did well what they told him to do. So I agree with that.
Okay, all right, folks. Well, the Gobblers take this thing 41-13. Run their record to 4-1. They're off next week, and then the following week we start district. So, Ray, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, everyone. Thank you for listening, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Again, you get to do something different next Friday night.
And we want to thank Oscar Ray for his help on the technology side of it. So